Hi everyone. Okay, so I've been sent for review this really lovely set of Fumui brushes, and I noticed when I opened the case up that the fan brush had a little bit of damage to it. I don't know if you can see that. The hair just there, look, the bristles just there. Kind of been squashed. I think it's when the case has been folded over and a few hairs may have got trapped on the opposite side and kind of bent themselves around and formed that kind of shape there, which is obviously not right for a fan brush. So what I'm going to do is try and repair that. I've already dipped it in some cold water and swished it around a little bit just to see if that would straighten them out, but it hasn't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to fix this problem and hopefully save your paintbrushes. Okay, so what I've got here is a cup of scalding hot water. It's just been boiled on the stove and left to stand for a minute and a half just to cool off a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is just dip the damaged part of the bristles in there. And you can see instantly, look, that's, can you see that? That's straightened them out really well. So that hot water will soften the nylon bristles and bring them back to their natural shape. So if I just dry that off, like that. Now that's the shape of the fan brush. You can see it's kind of made in various segments there. It's more of an effects brush really, this one. So I could just leave it like that and continue to use it, but just as a little bit of a precaution so that it doesn't dry out and go back to that shape, what I like to do is use some of this. This is gum arabic, and I'm just going to just dip my finger in there. Just get a little bit on my finger, rub it in between my finger and my thumb, and just, I've got a blob of it there, let's put that on. And just work that into the bristles, pulling them in an outward direction so it keeps them nice and straight, like that. And what I'm going to do is just let that dry now, several hours, overnight, it doesn't matter, just let it dry. And then when we come back to use that and we wash that out in clean water, it should just spring back into its natural shape. Okay, it's been several hours now and that's dried nicely. The gum arabic has set the bristles rock hard. In fact, you can probably hear, if I do it that side, it's soft, and that's where we didn't put the gum arabic, and that's the side where we did. So now what I want to do is just leave this in soak in some cold water. Just give it a minute or two. Okay, that's been soaking for approximately 1 minute and it's now nice and soft. You will need to leave it a little bit longer than you would normally when you get a new brush, you know, and it's coated with that glue or gum arabic or something. When you put gum arabic on there neat like that and leave it to dry rock hard, it does take a little bit more soaking. But that's all nice and soft now. And I'll just dry the brush. Probably soak it a few times and make sure you get rid of all of the gum arabic out of there. And although the brush is wet, and that was the side there with the damage, it's kind of gone back to shape nicely. If I just dip it in there again, I still think there's a little bit of gum arabic probably in the bristles there. If I just shake that, just wipe it on the tissue. You can see that the brush is now returned to the shape it should be. So like I say, it's not a true fan brush, this is more of an effects brush for getting grass textures and things like that. That's why it's all kind of split open like that. It'll be a bit more fluffy when it's completely dry, but you can see we haven't got that problem there now. That brush is as good as new. Okay, so after letting the brush dry out properly, there's no moisture in it at all now, you can see it's returned to its natural shape, no damaged bristles, as good as new. Okay, so that's a simple and easy solution for you there, a quick fix to repair any of your paintbrushes. Quick tip, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for natural hair brushes. It works best on brushes like this with nylon bristles. Okay, so thanks very much for watching everyone. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.